Executive producer, Ayo Michael, and lead actor, Alex Ekwuo.
When have you, sir?
Another round of applause. I hope you're not tired of clapping. Now, we'll start with a few questions. What inspired you to create this movie?
I live in a Lekki Addis, and every time I drive, I always see these kids come by the cabs to bed. Sometimes I pick up my daughter, and then I would say to her, do you know how privileged you are? Look at these kids. Just a way of educating her to know that it's not easy out there. And one day, I decided to engage with one of these Almajiri victims. And it was so surprising to know that they are people that they report to. Not like they're just begging on their own. And that inspired me. That brought about the decision to say the story, to tell the world the story. And I was told, a lot of people said, AY, this area that you're going to, a lot of people would have ventured into it, but they wouldn't because it's dangerous. And I said, I would do this. And I think we have done a good job.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Tucker, when you read the script, why did you decide to take on this project?
Good evening. This project, I grew up in the North. I was born in the North. I still live in the North. The Almajiri system has been in our faces for a long time. We have friends that have grown up as Almajiris, and now they are our friends. They are members of the cast that grew up as Almajiris. And the story is beyond, is deep. If you touch it too much, you may not go home. After today, Bros, I wish you good luck. I have a flight ticket ready. My wife is here. So I will wait till Tuesday. If I don't hear anything, I may go back. But if I hear, we'll face road. Because people have waited for this, and the people I'm talking about, there's so much going on in the North right now talking about this film. They are just waiting to see. So, Ross, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you too.
I didn't answer the question, but I don't know what to say.
No, you answered it perfectly. Alex, we'll move on to you. Now, what was the most challenging part of being a part of this movie and making this movie for you?
Every part. This movie is the definition of hard work. First of all, please, a round of applause to our executive producer, A.Y. Marco, and his beautiful wife over there. Thank you for using your platform to go in an area where no one would dare to go. And to the entire cast and crew, I would not have done this with any other team but you guys. You guys are amazing. My director, Toka, thank you so much. This story is one that is very dear to my heart because, like AY said, you know, I always tell people, Lagos is not Nigeria. If you travel to other parts of Nigeria, you will understand that people are really going through it, like every day. This Almajiri system, this child trafficking system is demonic, is barbaric, and is ancient, and it should be stopped. Thank you, AY, for using your platform to share this message. Please, let me say something that nobody of funds, he's run out of finance. Please, let's give this movie the same energy we give Black Panther. This is our story. We put so much money in this. I beg you. I'm begging everybody on behalf of the entire cast and crew, please, when this movie drops in the cinema, no, they didn't need down with this costume. Please, I beg, make AY no go back village. We have already sold 2 cars. Let's not sell the remaining cars. Thank you so much. Thank you for all our partners. Trauma Ode, thank you for doing this. Thank you for AFRIFF, all the official AFRIFF sponsors. Thank you for promoting African stories. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this for Nollywood. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have for the next generation of filmmakers?
It's a big one. But before I answer that question, I'd like to say to AY, thank you. When you called me and talked about the project, because I grew up in the north, I grew up in Kaduna, Kano, as well as visited Zara and stayed in Jos as well. So I know what the Almajiri system is like from very young age. They will come to your door. Darlington, please, can you come? And so,
Our producer.
The producer.
producer, Darlington. Okay, so growing up, you see all these Almajiri. In fact, it has changed actually, because those days you see them with this ponytail and they'll come to the house of people. The women will be in powder and you'll be hearing them going, "Yado, and you know that they're coming to play. So you see them begging, and then you give them, sometimes you give them, most of them go to Arabic schools, and I hope that the story that we've brought out now will help in at least sending a message, the right message across to the right people. And this platform is quite interesting to know that we're using this. Chamaude, thank you so much. Congratulations, by the way, on your 11th edition of the festival. Now, for young movie makers, it's heartwarming to see what Nigerians are doing. The young ones, they've taken Nollywood to the next level, and I hope that will continue to work. And I hope that platforms like this, they will take advantage of it and work very hard. Young guys have the vision. The only thing, like Alex said, is finance. We need to begin to develop a system where that Nollywood is the biggest thing in Africa. I mean, Ghana tried it, they didn't go far. Kenya tried it, they didn't go far. And look at here, Nollywood, we're very proud of ourselves. So all of you give yourselves a big round of applause. And Chairman, please stand up a bit. Stand up. We'll see how far we can go with it. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
All right, so we have 2 more questions before we let you leave. We love you, but we want you to stay. Rama, you had a really emotional role, or character rather, to play in the movie. What sort of impact are you hoping that this movie has?
Good evening, everyone. First of all, well done, sir. Well done, and thank you so much to the director, Mr. Toka, for this masterpiece. As a northerner, I'll think twice before taking up the story, because I know what this means in the north. It's a very sensitive subject. And I myself, I was so eager to come and watch the film, because obviously as an actor, I would definitely, so thank you so much. Thank you for saying this message. Thank you for everything, and thank you to the director for this masterpiece. Let's watch Almajiri. Thank you so much.
And my final question of the night goes to the producer, Mr. Darlington. We all know that a movie is nothing without its production, and you did an amazing job.
Excluding our fights.
Good evening, all, and thank you all so much for coming out. One of the lowest points was the fight with Alex. We fought so much so that he had to call Ewa in Lagos to say, I think Darlington doesn't like me. But then it was fight out of love, because because we're trying to make something special. And like I was telling some people when we were doing the interviews downstairs that we went to Kaduna with fear, because there was this talk about not being safe, etc. But for almost every night, we were shooting 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and we were fine. So it was more like the same story they tell about Nigeria, that there is bomb everywhere. But in doing the film, the story we were trying to tell was paramount. And one of the things from when we filmed, when the script started in 2020 till today, has been that when this film comes out and everywhere it's shown, it starts a discourse about these people. Because we did this film not just for the entertainment purpose, but to make people know these are what these children are going through, and then to start a discourse that would hopefully make their lives better. And I hope in watching this, that kind of discussion will start. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining me on stage. A round of applause as they head back to their seats. Thank you. And that is it for this year's edition of the African International Film Festival. We thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to continue the conversation on socials with the hashtag AFRIFF 2022. We can't wait to see you all again next year. In the meantime, please feel free to come and party with us next door at the Truth Beach Club. Good night.
Some dreams are big. Some dreams are small. Some dream to go from place to place. Dreams of love and ever after. Dreams and sacrifices that builds the future. Whatever the dream,